In a bustling city, there lived a wise and renowned judge named Judge Sebastian. He was respected for his sharp intellect and clever tactics when it came to delivering justice. One day, an intriguing case involving two merchants, Benjamin and Samuel, caught his attention. Benjamin accused Samuel of selling him a sack of grain filled with worthless chaff instead of the quality wheat he had paid for. Samuel vehemently denied the accusation, claiming that he had sold Benjamin only the finest wheat. The dispute escalated, and both merchants were adamant about their claims. Judge Sebastian pondered over the case and realized that he needed a clever plan to uncover the truth. He summoned both merchants to the courtroom and devised a plan to expose the dishonest party. During the trial, Judge Sebastian declared, "To settle this matter, I shall conduct a simple test. We shall weigh the sacks of grain presented by both parties. If the weights are equal, it will prove that the grains are indeed the same." Benjamin and Samuel agreed to the judge's proposition, confident in their claims. They brought their sacks of grain to the courtroom, each carefully sealed to prevent tampering. The judge inspected the sacks, ensuring that they appeared identical. Judge Sebastian then called for his assistant, a skilled magician named Lucius, to join him in the courtroom. The judge explained that Lucius possessed a unique ability to distinguish between various substances simply by touch. After a few moments, he turned to Judge Sebastian and said, "Your Honor, I can sense a notable difference between these sacks." The judge nodded and continued, "Lucius, kindly separate the sacks into two groups, one containing wheat and the other filled with chaff." Lucius diligently followed the judge's instructions, dividing the sacks accordingly. Once finished, he gestured towards the piles and declared, "Here is the wheat, and there is the chaff." The courtroom fell into a stunned silence. Benjamin's eyes widened in astonishment, realizing that the sack he had accused Samuel of had indeed contained chaff. Samuel, on the other hand, was shocked to find that his own sack was filled with wheat. Judge Sebastian had orchestrated an elaborate trick. He had discreetly marked the sacks with a special invisible ink. When Lucius touched the sacks, he could sense the difference in texture caused by the ink reacting with the chaff and wheat. The judge turned to Benjamin and addressed him, "It appears that your accusation was misplaced. Samuel did not sell you chaff, in fact, it was the other way around. The evidence reveals that the sack you presented contained chaff, while Samuel's sack contained the quality wheat you paid for." Benjamin was humbled by the revelation, realizing his mistake. Samuel, although surprised, was grateful that justice prevailed. Judge Sebastian's clever trick not only resolved the dispute but also taught Benjamin a valuable lesson about making unfounded accusations. Word of the judge's ingenious trick spread throughout the city, solidifying his reputation as a fair and astute arbiter. From that day forward, Judge Sebastian's courtroom became a symbol of truth, where even the most cunning deceivers found their schemes exposed by the cleverness of justice itself.